The Babylonian epic of creation begins with the primordial god and goddess, Apsu and Tiamat. These two are described as the god of fresh water and the goddess of salt water, which is commonly interpreted to be not as physical water, but primordial substance in the early universe. However, Apsu is sometimes seen as the freshwater aquifers underneath Mesopotamia, and Tiamat being the saltwater sea. In the story, Apsu also has a vizier, whose name is Mumu. Together, Apsu and Tiamat mingle their waters, and they create two deities, Lamu and Lahamu. As they are growing, two more deities are created, Anshar and Kishar, who excelled beyond the first two. Anshar and Kishar form Anu, who is quite powerful himself, who then begets Ea. Both Anu and Ea are the same beings as An and Enki from the previous story. All of these newly created children make a ton of noise and problems, surging back and forth and disturbing Tiamat's belly. Even Apsu believes their behavior is loathsome. Apsu declares that he's going to destroy these children and end their annoying ways. Tiamat says, "No, don't do that. Be patient with our children," and is very upset that Apsu wants to kill them. Mumu, on the other hand, is very supportive and encouraging of Apsu's plan. These children find out about Apsu's intent. With fear of imminent death, the children go to one of their own, the resourceful Ea, who performs some magic so that Apsu drops into an eternal sleep, subduing all of his power and effectively killing him. Ea then chains Mumu up as a prisoner and takes the throne of Apsu. He names his new king's chamber after Apsu, and it is here that he and his wife Damkina, who is often related with Ki from the original Sumerian story, give birth to a new god called Marduk. Marduk is a very interesting character, for it says that he was very manly with remarkable divinity. It also says that he had 4 eyes and 4 ears, and that he breathed fire when he moved his lips.
Howdy.
Anu gives Marduk something called the 4 winds as well, and by the power of the 4 winds, a wave of intention is sent towards Tiamat to cause her upset and frustration. Soon after this, Tiamat is told by the gods that when her husband was slain, she did nothing, and now she too will be punished. The result of this is that Tiamat summons a small army of 11 monsters and dragons around her, who all had very curious names. There was Venomous Snake, the Big Weathered Beast, Exalted Serpent, Furious Snake, the Hairy One, Great Dragon, Mad Lion, Scorpion Man, Violent Storms, Fish Man, and Bull Man. In addition to these 11, there was also her consort Kingu, who becomes the lead general of her army. Tiamat gives him something called the Tablet of Destinies, which is an object that confers upon the bearer the supreme authority as the ruler of the universe. Kingu advises that she destroy her children, who seem to be clearly plotting against her. And in her sorrow for the loss of her husband and anger towards her children, she then becomes the antagonist in the story. In many interpretations of the tablets, Tiamat herself transforms into a great sea dragon,